Hello guys and welcome back to day number 19 of 100 Days of Code. In this video we are going to be prototyping my website. If you bear with me for this video, it's more of just getting together, trying to put some ideas together ready to actually build my website. It's not the greatest of videos, it's more of just something small. I hope you enjoy it anyway. I hope you learn some small things. I go over quite a lot, but at the same time it's all basic stuff which you guys probably already know. This is more of just a fun thing. This is me just prototyping. I haven't felt good today, so I didn't do some sort of vue.js or big project, or I didn't actually start building my actual website yet. I thought I'd do a prototype of it, of just a landing page as well. It's like this page here, but obviously updated and new. So we're going to do that for this video. We also talk about the Discord server at the end, so if you want to hear more about that, that's coming soon. Wait until the end of the video and you'll hear about it there. I'm asking you guys to drop some name suggestions in the bottom for what the server should be called, not based around me, more based around the community which we're creating. Yeah, so that is mainly it. So again, bear with me, it's prototyping, but when I started recording this I was actually thinking about building my actual website, so it's all a bit messy, but at the same time, in tomorrow's video, day 20, perfect day to start the video, the building a website video, because it was probably going to span over a few videos. It's not going to be one, and I know not many people want to see that. More people want to see Vue, React and Angular, but they will come. More Vue stuff will definitely be coming. We'll be doing our blog post, so we'll be creating a blog section to our page, but this is going to be slightly separate from our actual page. So the page we're building is going to be a single page application, but the blog post is going to be the only separate element, which is going to be built in Vue, Node and Mongo, and we're going to go all over everything on that, but you'll find out more nearer to the end of the website build. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and let's swap over to earlier today when I actually recorded this video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you. First thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the HTML markup. So I've got a rough idea of what I want to do, but at the same time I have no clue of what I want to do. I haven't prepared for this. This is kind of going, I haven't just made a design or anything. I'm kind of just going off what I think would look good and how it goes. So this is actually a project I want you guys to get involved in. If you think there's a certain element what you should think should look like something else, or you think that's a good idea for my website, throw it in there. I want it to be a single page application, so it's going to have it's just going to be one page what goes all the way down, except from the blog, but that is a later video, but that will be a separate element to my page, because obviously this is just going to be a static page, whereas because I want it to load fast. The reason I'm doing a static page, I want it to be fast, I want it to be responsive, I want it to just work straight away. I don't want to have any loading, like I don't want WordPress just I know it's a good blog, but it's overkill. I just need a simple blog in the end. I probably will only ever post to it every so often, talking about my experience, like with 100 Days of Code and stuff like that, unless I really enjoy it, and then I might end up blogging more, but for now I won't. So yeah, I haven't got an idea, but we're going to start with page wrapper as my outer element here. I feel like, I don't know why I'm using ID either. I don't know if I use ID or if I use class right now. We're going to go page wrapper. I feel like I should include Bootstrap in this, but at the same time I feel like doing it bespoke is better for you guys to learn. But I'm going to start with the landing page. It's just going to be, like nothing. It's not, I say bespoke, that's the wrong terminology for it. I mean, I want it to be frameworkless, like no CSS frameworks, no JavaScript frameworks, nothing like that. Just straight up, just so you guys can learn with me about the basics more. I know I'm talking a lot, I apologise for this, it's just I kind of want to explain myself about what I'm doing at the same time. But yeah, so I kind of want it to be without stuff, but if you guys want me to use Bootstrap so you can learn it, I might do it for the further down elements. We can always add it in, it's not hard to add in, and we can also update our landing page when we, or our header when we come to it. So I'm starting off a header tag. I like to use like header tags, sections and stuff for each page because I find it's easier to read in the tag, so I know where my header is and stuff like that. So we're going to have our header, and in here we're just going to temporarily put my tiler parts. And let's have a look what this renders. So if we right click this and click open with live surfer, it's going to start as a surfer and open it up. And here you go. So as we said before, we have our title, which is in there, and tiler parts. Another thing is the Chrome DevTools are a really useful thing to use. So if you press Command, Alt, and I on your Mac, I don't know why it's on Windows off the top of my head. I think it would be Control Shift I or something similar to do that. And we go to elements. You can see the elements in here. Again, JavaScript. This bit here, as you can see, it says injected by live surface. So this is actually not in our code, but that's just added in there by, again, live surfer, which we're using to run our page. And we can see elements in here. So this is kind of what we're going with. We're going to need to add some styling and stuff, but I guess let's get our first style sheet in there, and we can see. And favicon we don't have yet, so we'll make one of those. I might even do that as a video, creating our favicons and like just little bits for the page, like design elements. But okay, so let's add our first script. So we're going to type in here, or not our first script, our first style sheet, and we're going to say link. And in here you put, so relevance, this rel stands for relevance and it stands for style sheet, because that's what we're creating here. And we're going to say /assets, and then we're going to say CSS. We're going to say main.min.css, and it's going to be a compressed or minified version of our CSS, which will be rendered here. And then in here, we're going to create a new folder, and we're going to call it Sass, because again, Sass is what we're using. We're going to create a folder called variables.sass. And then in here, we're going to set up a few variables. And the first one is going to be our primary, which is going to be our yellow color. We're going to have a dark, we're just going to call it dark, which is going to be 171717, and a light to start with, which will be F3, I'm messing up, F3. I like to call this like my ghosty sort of white. It's not perfectly white, but it's white, so it works. And that is as simple as that for this file for now, because we just want colors in there. We're going to add some more bits when we go along, but for now, colors will be fine. Next up, we're going to do a main.sass file, and in here, we are going to say @import, and we're going to say underscore variable. Oh, come on, why can't I type variables.sass? And I think that should be fine. That should import it nicely. If we hit watch Sass, it generated our file, and if we go into body now and we just say background just to test it, and we're going to say $primary, and we refresh, it says it's all worked. If we go to our main, there we go, it worked. So our Sass file is now working. We can remove this for now. And let's close that. We don't need that open. The first thing is we do need to reset our body stuff. So we want to say margin is equal to 0 because we don't want any margin. Padding equal to 0 because we don't want any default padding. I know it's only on like really legacy browsers now padding starts with, but margin is still a thing everywhere. They need to start. Why? Like, let's be real. Why do all pages start with some margin and padding, and why do like H1 tags start with margin and padding? I think everything should start with no margin or padding, so you add it yourself, so you can control the consistency of the page without having to have so many errors. But that's my own pet peeve, and we don't need to talk about that right now. Stress relieved. And we're also going to say in here font, oh hello, font family. You know, I haven't even thought about my font family, holy crap. Oh, this isn't good. I normally would go for, there's a few things I'd go for, but I'm going to stick with XO2, Helveticus, that, yeah, sure for now, maybe without the Arial, because I guess Arial needs to be, but sans serif there, that'll do. So XO2 is actually on my machine. I'm going to use Google Fonts to import a font. I think we will go pick one soon. So actually that is XO2. Actually, no, let's do it now. We're going to go Google Fonts. Google Fonts. Google, please. Okay, so it is what I thought it was. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so here we are. Let's have a look. So we've got... Okay, guys, I think I found the font I want. I'm not 100% sure yet. It looks good. It seems pretty good. This is why it's like that. I like that it has a black, a red... Oh, I don't know. I might go for medium instead of regular. So I'm only going to import 3 of these. And I'm thinking black, regular, or medium, and thin. And what I'm going to do, to import this font, we're going to select. We're going to embed. So we're going to get a link. We're going to go... Let's customize anyway. So we want the thin. I'm feeling the medium and black. We're gonna embed this. So we're gonna take. We're gonna link it as a style sheet. So above our actual styles here, we're gonna link this, and we're gonna put some comments along. So we're gonna say fonts. We're gonna load our fonts below here and our style sheets below here. No space, please. That's annoying. And that is good. So if we now go back to main and we change this out for, how do you pronounce that? I don't know. Sarah? Sarah. I don't know. I'm butchering that. Someone put like how you pronounce that in the bottom. And I'm also going to use thin things because it's really bugging me if I don't. I've got to start using them. We're going to say Sarah. And then the stack, I guess. That is a good stack, I feel. It's simple, it works. Okay, so if we go back to our page, there we go. So that is our black font. That's good. Okay, that's good. All right. It's good. Okay, all right. That is my way of saying things right now. All right, so let's work on this header. I'm going to comment out the title parts part. We want to work on the header. So we're going to say header. And I'm gonna, what we got here? Page wrapper. Okay. Dot page wrapper. And then header. Okay. Okay. Because at the width, actually no, we don't need to set the width for that. We're gonna say width 100 VW, which stands for 100 vertical width, or vertical width. What do I mean vertical? Viewport width. And then we're also gonna set the height to 100 VH because we want our landing page to always be the height and the width of whatever the device is. We kind of want to, when it gets smaller, we don't want it to be bigger. So we always want it to be the same width and height as the viewport. I want it to be dynamic like that, which is going to be hard with our media queries and stuff, but for now I think we can sort it. So the header, and then we're going to say, so this is the main thing. We're going to do background, and so we're going to do linear gradient, and this is going to take in some arguments. We're going to say top left, and we're going to say primary at 50% and a dark at 50%. And why is that erroring? Expected SAS. What? That is how you do linear gradient, right? I'm pretty sure of it. Once we just did left. Oh, I've got. I had a hashtag there. I didn't even realize. I can't believe I didn't see that. So we're gonna go from top left, and we have an error. 2 left, 2 right. Oh, okay. So 2 top left. Okay, that worked, but I feel like that was kind of cheaty work. But it worked, so we're going to stick with it. So again, this style, so if you've seen my YouTube header banner or my YouTube thumbnails, it kind of works. It's a similar thing. I like the black with the cross and then the yellow. The black holds the crucial information and the yellow holds like the... So this gives you like, this is more statistics, sorry, and this is more of crucial information like the title of the video or something, and then this would be what day we're on in the code. Kind of similar vibe right now, but we're going to try and break it up. So let's have a look. So now we want to create, so now we've created that. I think that works. And also I believe that my SAS compiler, yeah, so with SAS, with this compiler in VSCode, it also prefixes all my stuff with like WebKit gradient, and it looks like it's got in there everything we need. Linear gradient. It's not supporting IE, it looks like. It doesn't look like supporting IE, but at the same time, I'm not too fussed if it doesn't. But we are going to put up a backup. We're going to say background, and we're going to say dark because basically, we don't want the whole thing to be yellow if it defaults, because that's going to blind people, and I think dark is fine to default to because everything's going to work on the dark as well as it work. Oh, or is it? It's a good point. Is it going to work on the dark? Maybe it should be saying no. We'll make sure it works. We'll make sure it works. So our header is here. So that is good. That is what we wanted. We now need to create two elements in here. So one is going to be, we're going to have a div, and we're going to do class of title first name. We'll have a div called title for starters, and then the second bit is going to be left. We're going to have a left and a right element. The left element is going to say Tyler, and the second is going to say pots. And if we now go to title, so we're going to in header dot title, and we're going to say color, it's going to be default light. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. No, default is going to be CE. It's going to be the yellow. Just, oh, no, wait, that's not how you do it. It's primary. It's going to default to yellow, but that's not what the main color is going to be. So we're going to say font. No, we don't need to do font. We need font size. Yes, we do. So font size, and we're going to say 32. Let's go back here. Okay, 32 is nowhere near enough. 72. There we go. And we're going to say, oh, hello, font weight 900, which is our black. There we go. So it's starting. It's all right. I don't know why it's on set. Oh, because it's two different elements, isn't it? Tyler and pots looking good. I think that's working. Okay, so now let's go dot left, and dot left is going to be Tyler. So it's going to be the yellow. So this one's going to stay color. And it's going to have the font. We're going to try this off 100. We're going to try and set the font weight to 100, and then we're going to do dot right, and we're going to say color. So this one is actually going to have the dark, and we're going to have font weight of 900. Which, oh, we don't need to set. It's already set. So if we go back, oh, here we are. So, okay. So in title, we also need to then set. We need to set a couple of things. We say transform, translate, we need to set position first. So we're going to go up here and we're going to say position, absolute. Oh, that's not what I wanted, is it? Absolute. We're going to say left 50%, top 50%. So it's not perfect, but it's there. Let's go back and let's say in here now we're going to say transform, translate, and we're going to say minus 50%, minus 50%. And that should center it. So there we go. We also want to say in here rotate, and we're going to say 45 degrees. I think that's how you do it. Is that not how you do it? Okay, so we didn't need the comma. Oh, okay, it's not perfect, is it? This is going to be a pain, especially when we actually start shrinking down the page, because then the gradient is going to change. But again, once it gets to, I think, past 960, we're going to change how it looks anyway. I'm going to say, oh, okay, so we are going to say, you know, we don't even want to rotate. I know what I want. There we go. It's kind of already there. So now we want to say the left. We want to say transform, translate X, and we're going to say 100 or minus 100%. And that brings that over a little. And then we're going to say here transform, translate X 100%. So what we're doing is pushing it over the exact width of that. So that is kind of sitting nice. We want to bring it. You know, I feel like the font weight might actually just have to be bold. No, it doesn't look right, does it? But maybe it needs to be 5. No, I kind of like the contrast. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So if we set this one equal to 0 for now, and this one equal to 0, that gets it right there. So we actually want to swap those. There we go. Now that makes more sense to do minus 100% and 100%. There we go. But we want to bring them up a little, so we'll change that to translate, and I'm going to say that is X, and then Y we're going to say minus, or we'll say 25%, and here we're going to say minus 25%. That should bring them closer. And that X now is, so left is no longer far enough to the, we want to say 150. Is that not moving now? Am I moving the wrong one right now? Oh, that's my bad. So it's getting closer. It's looking a bit better. Oh, it just needs to be the other way around, don't it? God damn it. Just doesn't feel right like that. Or does it? Maybe it does. Maybe it's just me. We'll see. We'll say minus 25%, and this one. Oh god, my bad. That needs to be 50. This one's minus 75%, and this one could be 75%. Does that bring it in more? 50%, minus 50%. Height. This one's going to be. Does this one need to be? This one needs to be. So left needs to be 50%. We just bring down, that's better. We'll say 40%. There we go. And this one needs to be minus 40%. Oh, we're almost there. Okay, so that's kind of working, but I kind of want to see what it looks like with thick. And I think that does look better, in all honesty. I also think the height needs to be 50%. 50% each, so they're in line with each other, but maybe bring it back to 45% and 45%. No, the other way, 55% and 55%. So it's kind of, I wanted it so they're like their foot is kind of shaving off, like a bit of both is shaving off into a different section of the website. So this is cropping over to dark, and then if we bring this into responsive mode, this doesn't actually get broken too much. And I think on mobile, I think we're going to 50% the window. So I know what we're going to do. So on mobile, we're going to change it. But for now, we're going to only stick to the desktop, the landing page, and then we'll add responsive nearer to the end. Or maybe we should think about responsive first. Oh, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys want me to do. If you want me to focus on responsive mode first and then going into GIF1 or not, let me know at the end. I kind of like that's both, so I think that works. All right, so we've got, that's kind of what I like. I like that little landing. It's like, you know who I am from that. Tyler parts. It's not hard to read, even though it's been cut off a little. Okay, so that's good. That's what we wanted. Next up, we want to get our logo in there. So underneath here, we want .logo. And we've actually got a, in our assets, we have images and a SVG logo, and it's just going to say TP. And we want a class of logo, and I want to change this logo class to something else, maybe LG, logo container for now. Logo container for now. Oh, there it is. We found it. Peekaboo. I just want to quickly check something. So if I say width 50, we refresh. Hey, it's up there and it's glory. Okay. Once we say style width 50 pixels. Hey, it still works. Okay. Just making sure I exported the SVG correctly, because sometimes if you change your width and stuff in this, it won't change if you've exported it incorrectly. I actually think we don't need a container for this, because we can just add it straight to this logo. And the naming was just going to kill me if I did that. And we're going to say /, and I'm going to do relative. I'm going to make sure my paths are absolute from the get-go, so don't cause me any issues, or do I? Do I do it absolute, or do I do it? Oh, okay, well, I don't know. We're going to stick with that for now. So title, left, right, and that's all good. So now we need to do the logo in the Sass. That's what I was going to do. Okay, we're going to do .logo, and what are we going to say? We don't need a precision relative if it's kind of up there. We're going to say width of 100 pixels, and then we're going to say, how can I change color of this? So inside this there is a .cls1 class, and we can say fill, and if we say primary and I save, is that going to change its color? I don't think so. So if I go up there and I highlight that, how are we gonna? So my logo is black at the minute. We want to change it to be a proper color. I think I'm going to have to do it in the SVG for now, and then I'll figure out enough time if there is possible. So in here, we're going to say FFCE00, just so we have our yellow logo. There we go. There we go. It's nice. Is that too big, or is that nice? Is that too big, or does that work? I feel like it's too big. Let's go down to 75. And let's remove class 1 because it's not needed. Wait a second. Oh, it is still CLS1. Yeah, that's better. And then we're going to say, we're going to add a margin around. I always want my logo to have a margin of at least 15 pixels around, but I think that will do there. Okay, I think that's working. We also now need to, though, add in some text. We need text somewhere, and we need our navbar going across here. Or do we? Okay, for the landing page, I don't want the navbar to appear yet. I want the navbar to appear as soon as you start scrolling, so it's going to be down here. I might set it down here naturally, and then when you scroll, it'll be sticky and it'll get stuck to the top once you go past it. Again, I want your feedback on this website. I want to know what you guys want me to do to the website. I want you to know how you want, what you think it should be. So if you think this should go back to being a thin font, and this one being thin and this one being thick, let me know and we'll see. Or we can keep it both thick, or we can change it both to light. Like, I guess if we went to 100 right now, that's I'm not personally don't like that, but some of you might. Or we could 500. I like having my name thick. I think it stands out. It's one of the main elements on the page. I'm just going to quickly try something. I want to just experiment. Oh, how did I just do that? I don't know how I turned that to 1.7.1.7. Yeah, I just wanted to flip them around to see what that'd be like. I kind of like it, actually. Oh no, we're going into different territory again, aren't we? Oh, who let me do this? See, but now that logo just doesn't stand out, does it? But then again, the logo isn't the main element on the page, so I guess it's not a major issue if it doesn't stand out. Or is it an issue? I don't know, tell me. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I like that. But I am gonna change my variables back. That was just a quick way of doing it. I'm just now gonna say dark, and this one primary, and we're gonna say dark. Or no, we're gonna say primary for our fullback. I feel like it needs to be yellow for our fullback. That's not how you spell it. That's stop complaining, Sass. We fixed it. There we go. We're going to stick with that. I like that. I prefer it the other way. Let me know which way you prefer it. So if you prefer it, the colours being reverted again, I kind of like that. Let's get a blurb in then. Let's get some more text in. So we've got our title. We need a subtitle, which is going to say a web developer. I'm going to come up with some actual content to go in here, but for now we're just going to say a web developer. And in our main Sass, we're going to go just below the title, and we're going to say subtitle. Color is going to be light. Our font size is going to be 32 pixels. Our font weight is probably going to be 100. And I also don't like using absolute position for everything, but I think I am going to again go position absolute, and we're going to say left 50%, top 60%. Wow, that worked better than I expected. I actually wanted it to be off center slightly, And is that light? What font weight is that? Font weight 100. That is light. Why does that not feel light now? Oh, we're gonna have a second subtitle too. So we're gonna say subtitle bottom. We're gonna come up. We're gonna use BEM when it comes around to it. I'm gonna change that all up in the next video. We're gonna make sure we get everything all nice and properly done. This is just like a teaser bit to it for now, and then we're gonna. If you guys like this, we're gonna do the proper one. A proper like full on. A full-on one next time. Sorry. And now subtitle bottom, and if we literally copy the same thing, I'm going to change these to proper tags, well, like H tags and that. At the minute, this is just me. This is prototyping, so I'm going to call this prototyping a website. And we're going to say 32 light or dark, and we're going to say left 50%, top 40%, and transform translate x minus 100%. That didn't work. Oh, top. Why does that look? Wait 1 second. Why is that? So explain this to me. Why is a content creator thin and a web developer is thin but also not thin? They look different font weights, right? That's not just my eyes playing with me, is it? They look different. That's going to annoy me. Don't say that. We're going to pretend it's not an issue right now, but in the future I'm going to look into that. It's going to bug me. I'm also going to get in... So right now this isn't perfect, so if we left 55%, no, 51%, that's a bit better. Left 49%. I just want kind for it to align. We're going to do some proper aligning soon, so it doesn't. Why are you really far? Again, this is really far down, and this one isn't. What? 60%, 40%. What about 55? Oh, hello. Okay, there's something funny about you. What is different? What did I do different? Top, subtitle bottom, subtitle top. What? We're going to do. Class is equal to subtitle, and I'm going to say that is going to be the consistent element all the way through. The rest, the positioning is the only thing what changes, right? Oh no, color changes. There we go. Okay, just wanted to do that. Basically, what I've just done, this is like a pseudo selector sort of thing. This is like an emphasis. So we're saying here, look for a anything which contains subtitle. We could do it at the start as well. So as you can see by the element here, so it says element class, so we're looking for anything inside of page wrapper, inside header, which is an element or just a tag which has a class of which starts with subtitle, and then that will add that to the front of it. So that is a really cool way of doing things if you didn't know how to do that. And this is a CSS thing, this isn't just a Sass thing. You could do this in CSS too. Okay, that's looking all right. It's kind of there. It's kind of basic, but it's kind of there. Logos there. This is what it looks like on a smaller screen. Again, it kind of still works at the minute. If that was an iPad, actually iPad screen is what there, a bit bigger, but yeah, you get it. It works. It's looking good. That looks good. I'm going to create a component what actually centers this for us, so we're not centering it using, using one element. I'm going to change it all to flexbox. So this is just a prototype again. This is just me prototyping right now. I'm going to re-record the intro for this because in the intro we say that this is an actual build. This is just a prototype of the landing page. We're going to do the actual one in the next video. We're going to start building it properly with the proper stuff. I think that looks good. We're gonna add a nav bar down at the bottom. We're gonna add in a canvas in the background which animates. We're gonna do loads of other things. For now, this is just a really basic, simple thing. I'm sorry if this is lacking in content. I'm not feeling it today. I'm feeling a bit underwhelmed, a bit tired, a bit sick, if you get what I mean. Just not feeling everything today. But tomorrow, I'm hoping we feel a lot better and we can get the proper website started and done. Again, I'm just gonna call this just a prototype. So. Anyway guys, so before I end this video, I have one thing to say. We are going to be creating a Discord channel which will be going on my what am I saying? A Discord channel where it's for the YouTube, or not for the YouTube, it's for the community. And everyone is going to be like anyone. You don't have to be subscribed to me on YouTube. You don't have to be following me on any social media. You can join in. This is for developers. This is for designers. This is going to be for content creators, YouTube content creators, anyone who's aspiring to do something, to create. So if that's creating design, creating websites, it's going to be that. At first, it's going to probably start as a developer chat, and it's going to start like more developer chat. So anyone can come ask me questions. If you get stuck, you can ask each other questions. It's going to be a bunch of like really fun sort of things. I'm going to try and keep it fun as well. So I'm going to make sure you guys can get involved with the new videos I bring out, and like you guys can put more input into. I get the comments help. Like you can put comments on my videos to say stuff, and I really do enjoy your comments. Comments do help, even if they're just saying you enjoyed the video or you learned something, or even if they're telling me that I've done something wrong and like they don't like the way I've done a video or something. I enjoy them. But the Discord is going to be to dive deeper into talking about specific videos. It's going to be helping other people with like stuff they want to do and aspire to do. That's how the Discord's to be. But before we can do that, we need a name for this Discord. I don't want to call it like Tyler Potts' server, because it's egotistical. I don't like it. It's not about me. It's about the community. So I want a name for it, which is code, or no, what I just said. So like trying to help others, sort of something what helps others. But again, you could tailor something to me, but I don't want my name in it. It doesn't need to have my name in it. It's not about me. Again, it is about you guys and getting you guys involved in the community and everyone being able to chat and maybe do some meetups and stuff like that. It would be awesome to do that. But anyway guys, so drop some name suggestions in the comments. I'm going to do a proper video asking you to drop name suggestions later on, but thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything you want to ask me, or if there's anything you want me to change in this isn't going to be on, this prototype isn't going to be on GitHub. It's just, again, just a really basic test to prototype out a website. We're going to do a proper website starting on episode 20, I guess. Wow, that's a good one to start on, right? To do our actual website. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to learn more, and leave your feedback below in the comments. So thank you guys for watching, and peace out.